Welcome to Laura's Little Long Box. It presents the cover price top 10 for the week ending October 30th. Yeah, goddamn, we're in November, so I'm already starting. No shade November, man. I think I'm gonna go with the it's called a Van Dyke or a Van Dyne. Google it. It's like this kind of crazy goatee thingy, but yeah, man. So support men's health. No shave November. I meant Josh, you guys have already been there, but
already started.
Yep. Yeah, or you can do the Clark Gable. I've done the Clark Gable too many times, so I think I'm gonna go with the Van Dyne or the Van Dyke, whatever the fuck it's called. But hey, I know we're late, but let's just get the thing started since we're running late because we got to get things going. So let me just find out. This show is sponsored by our friends over at CovrPrice. That's the way we kick it off, yo, boys and girls. Zach, say what's good to people.
What's up, everybody? Happy to be here. Can't wait to see Laura on No Shave November. See her throw it all out and keep up with the team. And yeah.
Speaking of Laura, Miss Milady of the Long Box, say what's good to the people.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's been a long day, and so this is like the highlight of my day is hanging out with you guys.
Tell me about it. And a long time, my young homie, been on the show. I've been on his show. Say what's up to my man Josh. J2.
Hello, everybody. Long time no see. It's been a while, but I am here to make you smile. It is going down. Low grades for life. Lords of the low grades. Let's do this.
Yeah. And we are simulcasting also on Twitch.
Twitch.
So if anybody's on Twitch and wants to be a moderator, go over there and I'll make you a moderator because, why not on Twitch?
Why not?
Why not? There's no combo content on there. So let's do it, man.
We stream on Twitch. Why not?
Yeah. Do it. I mean, I 2 people watching and on Twitch right now. We need to build up that Twitch following, man.
Is one of them you following your own self?
I know, right? It's me and one other person, man. It's how sad. All right, let's get right to it, man. This show is from our friends from CovrPrice.com. Go to CovrPrice.com, sign up for a 2-week free trial or $6.99 a month. And you know what that is? That's the price of McRib.
Oh man.
Farewell. Rest in peace, man. Oh, Lord have mercy.
You see what you did?
Yeah, this show is also sponsored by our good friends over at Bird City Comics. Use discount code LOTLB to get discount code for 15% off anything in the Bird City Comics store, including their exclusives, which there's going to be a fire one dropping on Friday. If you've been paying attention to 8 Billion Genies, and maybe in a week or two, we got some really exciting news that we're going to drop, man. This is going to be a first for the Lords. Yeah, can't wait for that, man. This is going to be cool. All right, let's get right to it, boys and girls. As always, there's a runner-up that doesn't quite make the top 10 this week. And what is this week's runner-up, Zach?
Man, this is a really cool book. If you haven't read this one, you should definitely pick it up if you're a Star Wars fan. We got Star Wars Visions #1, the Takashi Okazaki 2022 NYCC, the Comic Corner, limited to 800 issues or 800 print run. Star Wars Visions is a new animated take on the Star Wars universe seen on Disney+. The episode that this comic cover was based on is one of the highest rated of one-shot stories. Shared with the A cover, this cover was already a beauty to behold. However, the NYCC exclusive removed the trade dress and with a lower print run, effectively made it that much more desirable. Tracked 15 copies sold, 7-day trend of 96%, high sale $345 with a raw copy, and a fair market value for a raw near mint copy is $244.
Wow.
I really hope they bring back and do more of these. And longer form, like a series, literally like just like an 8-episode series. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you haven't peeped out Tales of Jedi, that's pretty cool too, man. Anything Dave Filoni does, he touches is gold. Dare I say, the Force is with them, man. But if right now, Star Wars fan, it's a good time to be. But I can't get over Yaddle's hair.
It's the worst, dude. It's the absolute worst. It's like they put hair on her just so it's the female of the species, but like goddamn, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. Be surprised. There is the first appearance of Yaddle in the comics. I forgot. It's a Dark Horse comic, but look it up. And that may be gaining some traction, maybe, if they continue with Yaddle. And there was an interesting article about I read that why Yaddle doesn't speak like Yoda, because she just speaks normal, not backwards. You know what I'm saying? But Yoda was definitely on shrooms when he's on that planet. That's what I think. So, by the way, this list is probably one of the more attainable lists. By the way, don't get thrown off by the first couple here, but there are some books here that people are gonna get maybe 5 for 11 or 6 for 11. So we shall see, man. So Star Wars Visions #1, the Takashi Okazaki 2022 NYCC
gorgeous
Comic Corner variant, man, and there was quite a few exclusive variants at the NYCC. So
was there? Yeah,
that's what I heard. I don't know. All right, what do we got next, Nora?
Oh wait, is this my turn? Am I up?
Now, well, I can be Laura for now, but I'd rather be J2. Coming in at #10, we do have Strange Academy Finals #1, Peach Momoko 1 in 50 variant. Another brand new book appears on the list with the 1 in 50 Momoko gem featuring magic on the cover. Strange Academy is a beloved run, and this being the premiere issue of a fiery series which intrigues fans. With the recent problems at NYCC, Momoko has seen her fair share of headlines, with many fans opting to show their support by buying her work, especially on her favorite series when available. We tracked 29 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 53%, with a high sale of $145 for a raw copy and a near mint fair market value of $86. All right.
This is like almost another similar to the one that she did on the Strange Academy run. Remember that she also did a magic one that was super hot. And I pull all of these, so I better have it in my pull box. Damn it. No pressure, big to do. Yeah, I'll be at the Comic Tunes and Toys tomorrow for my stuff. But I happen to be Whatnot's going to be there too. But I'm just gonna bully my way through the line and just to get my pulls. You know what I'm saying? But there's going to be, if you're in Orange County, Kevin Eastman's going to be there. Tyler Kirkman's going to be there. Some great art's going to be there. So peep it out, man. Comics, Tunes, and Toys, Tustin, California. Check it out. Go follow him on Instagram to get all the deets, as the kids say. Number 10 on the list, Strange Academy Finals. Number 1, the Peach Momoko 1 and 50 variant. All right, what do we got for number 9? Everybody should have this one at least, I think.
Number 9, Marvel Premiere number 47 from 1979. Quantumania is on the horizon, and it's fitting we would see the first appearance of Scott and Cassie Lang pop up on our list. Scott Lang has proven to be a fan favorite, and every new release where he is featured tends to see a spike in sales. With the possible culmination of his trilogy upon us, collectors are again contributing to the statistics by steadily picking up this book in the aftermarket. This is more challenging to do than others on our list, as this book is costly. We tracked 15 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 135%, with a high sale of $2,400 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a raw, very fine fair market value of $107.
Wow. I mean, even when the Ant-Man movie came out, I don't even think this book was that expensive. You know what I mean? That just shows post-pandemic how prices have gotten crazy.
Well, I think everyone was a little hesitant too with like Scott Lang when it first came out, and then he did become kind of like a fan favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it definitely grew.
All I gotta say is, give me more Luis. You know what I'm saying? He better be in Ant-Man 3, man, and tell the story, man.
Not really sure what his role is going to be when they're in the quantum realm necessarily, like the whole movie, but.
Maybe he'll tell a story like, hey, I had a homie, and he was telling me about they went to the quantum realm. It was fucking crazy, hey, and that was pretty good, huh? All right, number 9 on the list, Marvel Premiere number 47, coming in $9.8, $2,400. Good Lord, have mercy. All right, what have we always said on this show and the Shaker Show? The Marvel Premiere, Marvel Presents, Marvel Fanfare. There's those runs are great for getting, because there's quirky little weird characters in there. But if you want to do a side collecting thing, complete a run of Marvel Premiere, because these runs typically only go like to maybe 30, 40, 50 issues, somewhere along those lines. Not Marvel Premiere, Marvel Presents. Marvel Presents, well, obviously Wolverine, that went on forever, but
that was like 130, 135.
Yeah, like but the ones from like the Copper Age, and the Bronze Age, they went on. They didn't go on for too long. That I wish they would bring them back. All right, number 9 on the list, Marvel Premiere number 47. What do we got for number 8?
So staying on that Ant-Man hype, we got Young Avengers number 6. So the hype for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is palpable amongst the community. With Cassie Lang prevalent in the recent trailer, it lends some credence to a possible Young Avengers appearance in the future. As first seen in this issue, she takes on the moniker Stature, based on her massive stature attributed to the taking of Pym particles. Track 20 copies sold, 7-day trend of 144%, high sale of $200 for a CGC 9.8, and a raw near mint fair market value of $34.
Yeah, so she's gone through different monikers throughout her history, right? Stature. I mean, I think Stinger at one point was she called Stinger too, or something along those lines. I'm trying to remember, but she's had multiple like names, so it'd be interesting to see, what name
Stinger,
they end up.
You're right.
Yeah,
Stinger and Stature.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to what name they eventually, give her, so we shall see, man. Marvel Truth coming in with seeing the future with 11 out of 12. There's not even 12 books on the list, but yeah, man, straight killing it, son. Damn. All right. So number 8 on the list, Young Avengers, number 6, CGC 9.8, 200 Bonards. All right. What do we got for number 7?
Coming in at number 7, we have Moon Knight Annual 1, the Bill Sienkiewicz 1 in 25 variant. This book is
Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz.
Yeah.
This book is brand new, but this one, thank you for that, man. I've always said it wrong this entire time. Thank you. This book is brand new, but the 1 in 25 variant is seeing some heat in the aftermarket. Bill Sienkiewicz is a key artist of the first of non-shoe, which with one of Moon Knight's most valuable variants being Sienkiewicz. 1 in 20. Am I saying that? Yeah.
Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz. 1 in 25 variant from Moon Knight 1 from 2014. Die-hard fans aren't passing on this one, though, with it possibly flying under the radar. We tracked 38 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 97%, with a high sale of $50 for a raw copy and a near fair market value of $20.
So I didn't even pull up the notes while I'm doing this. Is there a first appearance in here?
No, but it's an awesome issue. It's like a Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night team up kind of fight. It's a great issue. Honestly, like I hate annuals typically. Typically annuals are garbage.
Exactly.
But this was like one of the best issues. I believe it came out last week and it was really, really good. Jack Russell, Moon Knight, meet back up. It's an awesome issue.
Yeah. I pull all Moon Knight, so this better be in my box too, Mike. Big to do. So I'm just assuming because all these books I have on my pull, so we shall see, man. But yeah, Sienkiewicz has always killed it with his covers, kind of like a kind of painted covers. You know, you can always Sienkiewicz cover, you can immediately tell. You know what I mean?
Like the lighting, he uses lighting really strategically.
Yeah, very washed.
Yeah, like Liefeld, you could always tell a Liefeld cover, for good or bad. You know. Although on the Comic-Con podcast, I do believe Manimal had said that he really likes Rob Liefeld.
Oh, yeah? Did I say that? I say a lot of shit on there, so I don't know.
Number 7 on the list, Moon Knight Annual. Number 1, the Bill Sienkiewicz 1 in 25 variant coming in at 50 bones, raw dog. All right, what do we got for number 6? Oh, another one I got.
Yeah, we went back to 79. So we got Micronauts number 1, 1979. This book has been in a dollar bin staple for years, but recently had some new life breathed into it. With the return to the quantum realm and the upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, there is some speculation that we might get a live action appearance from the Micronauts, specifically Arcturus Ran, who first appeared in this book. The community feels now is the time to introduce the Microns, a former action figure series that received a comic adaptation. Until the movie releases or more information comes to light, their appearance is currently only a theory, one the fandom has grabbed up and ran with. We tracked 21 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 202%, with a high sale of $225 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a raw, very fine, fair market value of $18.
Yeah, I got like 7 copies of this. Any time I see this, because this is one of my favorite comics growing up as a kid, because I remember the Micronaut toys. That's how old I am. And what's interesting to me is, so Hasbro actually owns the theatrical rights to the Micronauts. So in Marvel, they can't call them Micronauts. But the characters that were created just solely in the comics, I do believe Marvel can do. Like, they remember that whole thing with Bug and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Bug was big for the Guardians for a while.
Yeah. And so, like, characters they created in the comics, they can do, but the characters that are based on toys that I don't think they can do. So it'll be interesting to see how that fleshes out. But Micronauts movie, I'm down, man. I'm down. Make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. All right, number 5 on the list. What do we got?
Number 5, we have Avengers number 6. So Marvel has slowly laid the groundwork for Young Avengers' appearance in the MCU. One late but significant member of the Young Avengers roster was a royal in every sense. First appearing in this book is Azari T'Challa Black, the son of the Black Panther, and a certain mutant named Storm. While many theorize we may see a version of this character in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, though there is little to no evidence to prove that. But the community thinks it would be logical enough to happen by changing his mother to Nakia. They've opted to pick up his first appearance before he potentially makes a debut. Track 26 copies sold, 7-day trend of 187%. High sale $250 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a raw near mint fair market value of $27.
So wait, this is first appearance of whom?
I think it's an alternate version of the Son of Storm and Black Panther. It's not like a 616 version.
Oh,
Right.
okay, yeah. If you want, text me or DM me if you want the mid-credit scene. I found out what it was. Dr. Doom is not.
And don't be
Dr. Doom-
posting this shit in all the group chats I'm in with you either.
I don't. I told people, I said, hey, if you
Dude.
want, I said, send me a direct message if you want to know what the mid-credit scene is. You know,
Yo, this guy be posting a lot of like YouTube shit and stuff in these group chats. I'm in like 3 group chats with this guy, and they are. And I'm not even like a spoiler stickler, but you and some of these other guys in our chat you guys are threading the needle here with my page.
hey, you don't have to click. You don't have to click on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's your choice. It's your choice. So that's why I disclaimer. I just don't like go on Instagram and just post giant pictures. Boom, hey, this is it. You know.
No, you post a picture in the chat and it like gives away what the spoiler is. And we're like, no, not this one. This one you were nice and you asked, which I
okay.
appreciate.
I must have been high the last time then. So yeah. I learned my lessons. Speaking of lessons, as a segue, are you tired of paying 10, 15, 20%? Join a 1% revolution with myslabs.com.
The platform designed by collectors for collectors just got even better. MySlabs.com is proud to now feature dedicated sections for both raw cards and raw comic books. Browse over 100,000 slab collectibles, authenticated by the industry's most trusted grading companies. Then check out a massive selection of sealed wax and now raw singles and raw lots. Join a passionate, no-nonsense community of nearly 50,000 members and enjoy some of the best buyer and seller protection in the business. And as always, MySlabs offers one of the most disruptive pricing models in the hobby, with seller fees as low as only 1%. So the next time you're forced to pay 10%, 20%, or more to sell something from your collection, head over to MySlabs.com, the low-fee marketplace, by collectors, for collectors.
Yeah, and if you're selling a book that's over $60,000, 0% seller fees. So if you have that $60,000 book and you don't want to, pay outrageous fees, there's some of you out there. I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but you never know. All right.
It's a good problem to have right there. The $60,000 books for sale.
Exactly. All right. So we were at number 6 and number 5. All right, let's get to number 4. I hate to say this, but if you've been reading the tea leaves, you should have had this book, right? I mean,
Coming in at number 4, we have West Coast Avengers number 45 from 1989. Now, the last time this book appeared on this list was before the release of Multiverse of Madness. Since he didn't appear in that film, this book faded into the background for a while. Per Deadline, The Vision will be receiving a new series on Disney Plus with the working title of Vision Quest. Of course, the Vision was last seen in WandaVision, a distinct ghostly white lacking in the memories that made Vision, well, the Vision. With this book being the first appearance of the White Vision, the community can't help but assume this is where Marvel will be picking up his storyline. We tracked 36 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 137%, with a high sell of 235 bones for a CGC 9.6, with a raw, very fine fair market value of $45.
And shout out to our friend JB Discovery Bay Comics who gave me one. Yeah, because he had an auction and I bid on it and I won. He goes, you know what? Because he allowed me on our auction. He goes, I'll just give it to you. So thank you, JB. So
nice.
Not a 9.6 though. It's a 9.0, but it's still you know what I would like to see, because Wanda is obviously over it. With him, I'd like to see the Vision miniseries where Vision has like that kind of synthesoid family. You know what I mean? With the kids,
Vision and all that.
Yeah, Viv and all that. Why not go that way? You know what I mean? That would be cool. Yeah, I think that they could do that. But I mean, as soon as he flew off in Wanda at the finale of WandaVision, you should have said, "Hey, he's still around. You know what I mean? He's not going anywhere. So yeah, but it's gonna be Disney Plus series. So it'd be interesting to see if he just remains that kind of white color, or if he ever goes back to whatever. I mean, and just on kind of current trends, if you see there's a character on the cover there that's also just got announced as a Disney Plus series, Wonder Man. So you never know, maybe we'll see them because they are tied together in the comics, so there's a very interesting history with that. If you haven't heard, the actor who played Black Manta in Aquaman is going to be playing Wonder Man. So he's a great actor, man. I think he won an Emmy too or something. So hey, I don't care, white, black, yellow, green, whatever, man. As long as you can act, do it. Number 4 on the list, West Coast Avengers, number 45, 9.6 for 235 bones. All right, this list is still on here. Returning champion.
I like this one. I like it when cover A's make the list. Geiger, number 1, 2021. Cover A for this recently greenlit TV adaptation is the only remaining issue of this book in the top 10. Being the most accessible, it makes sense that this would be the book the community picked up once the news hit. We tracked 43 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 119%, with a high sale of 115 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a rare near mint fair market value of $12.
Yeah, there you go. I think I have this one too because that or the variant. So, but I won't put in my score because I need to,
I think you have the variant because I remember I didn't and you did, and I was like, damn it, I wish I had that.
Yeah. Somebody just said he was great in Watchmen too. You are correct. Yes, the actor also was in Watchmen, and I think that's what he won an Emmy for. Was that his
HBO version?
Yeah, the HBO version of Watchmen. He played Dr. Manhattan.
I never watched that one.
It's great. You got to peep it out. It's pretty good. It's if when you're like, I done binged everything. What can I watch? Go peep out Watchmen, the HBO series. It's pretty great. I dug it for what it was. So number 3 on the list is Geiger, number 1. All right, we're almost there, boys and girls. What do we got for number 2?
Number 2, we have Astonishing X-Men number 3 from back in 2004. So this book features the first cameo of Sword and One Abigail Brand, a prevalent lead agent. Abigail Brand is quite the character, one who happens to be a mutant and can take spirit fingers to the next level with full-blown flaming fists. Track 34 copies sold, 7-day trend of 273%, high sale of $110 for a CGC 9.8, and a raw near mint fair market value of $16.
So if you don't know why, Abigail Brand is trending because Amelia, what's her name? The Queen of Dragons. Yeah, Amelia Clark. The ruse has come out saying that her role in the Secret Invasion is actually Abigail Brand, not the Squirrel Queen. So we'll shall see, but get them both just in case, because I think I have this one too. So, but I am not going to throw my score up there because I will do my own proof of life, but I do have this one.
Coming in at number 1, we have Astonishing X-Men number 6 from 2004. For months, rumors of exactly who Amelia Clark would be playing in the MCU circulated. Thanks to the recent Secret Invasion branded GIFs posted on the Marvel Tenor account, of all things, we have something close to a confirmation that Amelia Clark will be playing Abigail Brand in the upcoming Secret Wars film, I'm assuming. Fans love having some semi-solid information, and it was enough to send them to the aftermarket to secure her first full appearance in this book, along with the agency Sword. While we got our first taste of Sword in WandaVision, we appear to be in store for a lot more. We tracked 61 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 228%, with a high sale of $253 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a raw near mint fair market value of 22 smackaroos.
Yeah, so Astonishing X-Men number 6 coming in at number 1. So here's my theory is that Abigail Brand is going to be taking I think Amelia Clark is going to play both Abigail Brand and the scroll version of her. You know what I mean? Like she takes over. Like I mean, Sword. I mean, if you haven't been specking Sword, then you should, because it was all over the damn place in WandaVision, right? So that's without Shield right now. I mean, Sword is kind of the thing, but they deal with more like cosmic space threats. Yeah. So if a meteor comes to Earth, you call Sword, so and I always forget the acronym. So somebody in the live chat, first one to give it the acronym to Sword gets a Marvel No Prize. All right.
There's also a good spec if you can't get these issues too. There was a Sword miniseries, I think back in like 2010, a 1 through 5, that could be a good little like secret spec or off spec.
Yeah. No, I mean there's a lot of news that's coming out right now for Marvel stuff. It's kind of amazing because there's not, end of the year, they keep on showing more and more clips of Wakanda Forever, and I cannot wait for it November 11th, man.
And Amelia Clark's amazing anyway, so anything with her.
I've only seen one trailer for Wakanda Forever, and that's the way I like it, and I'm ready, and I'm excited.
Yeah. So there's some cool stuff in there. So I saw the runtime, 2 hours 40 minutes. That's good. That's a good runtime to flesh out the entire story, to get us, everything going with here's not a spoiler for anybody, but there is no Doctor Doom in the end credits scene. That's already been told through various news reports outlets. I'm not surprising anybody, but sometimes Marvel will add in another end credit scene that they don't do during the premiere, just to throw a little biscuit at you all. So you never know. But I will say there is a character in there that's tied to Doctor Doom. Something von Bardis. What was her name? Zach, I posted in the live chat. Remember?
I told you I wasn't reading your chats.
Oh, you damn bastard! Anyway,
not open.
No. So one of the characters is actually Cass, and that's she's like something von Bardis. She has ties to Latveria. So from all the non-spoiler reviews, they're saying that they're kind of alluding to Latveria and somebody else pulling the strings to make the two factions war with each other. So what happens is this secret organization wants to get vibranium, and so they
sounds a lot spoilery, bro.
No, it's in its non-spoiler. It's on it. All the people who are doing reaction videos that are non-spoiler are saying this is what the story
and
is.
A lot of people choose not to read those things.
J2, let's just kind of slowly hide under our desk.
Oh no, I'm about to have some popcorn.
Kids go to bed. The parents, your parents are fighting. So anyway, hey J2, thank you for joining us, brother. Any last words? Where they can find you? What days they can find you?
Always on the Instagram. J2, everybody, hello. Low grades on Friday nights, 9 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Western Time. Other than that, I pop in and out of here, and that's about it. Low grades for life every Friday.
Hell yeah. Yep. Thank you for joining last minute, man. I appreciate it. Laura, my lady of the long box, any last words?
Yeah, guys, make sure you are following Bird City on Instagram. We are dropping our 8 Billion Genies #7 Mario Brothers homage. We kind of have to complete the set, so to speak. We will be dropping that Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As long as you're subbed to our text line, you'll get notified. So we kept it at a 500 print run, so there's not a lot of them, but it's cool. And J2, it was awesome to meet you, by the way.
Likewise. It was a pleasure to meet you too, ma'am.
Yep, and if you do use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off any those 8 Billion Genie books, we'll remind you again on our Thursday Shaker show about it. All I can tell you is 8 Billion Genies. It's all right, man. It's all good. 8 Billion Genies ends on issue number 8, obviously, because it's 8 Billion Genies, issue number 8. And I will say this: 8 Billion Genies number 8 is gonna be big. It's just big.
You're just teasing like crazy tonight. You're just teasing them.
If everything works out according to plan, then it's gonna be very cool for Bird City, 8 Billion Genies, and the Lords of the Long Box. That's all I'm gonna say. Zach, any lads first? Was that spoiler enough for you?
Shit, man, you were really tiptoeing the line there on spoiling the 8 Billion Genies shit.
Right?
Too,
Like, I mean,
I didn't say anything.
Just dance on that dagger, bro.
I do believe it's called a tease.
No, all good. Glad to be here. I always love being on the Lords. So that's all I got this week.
Yeah, go check out the Comic-Con podcast from the last one they did. Really in-depth review of the Rings of Power. And it had me when I watched the episode, and I had, dude, I at least 3 hours a day on YouTube just going deep down the rabbit hole of like Tolkien and all the stuff.
I wish I could explain to everyone listening right now how. So we have this group chat. Sorry, side note, and TiVo posted, like, I literally was having a conversation only with himself.
With myself,
on this chat where, like, in the middle of my work day, I'm just getting dings of him posting Lords of the Rings shit. No one's reading them nor talking to him about it. He's just having a one-way conversation. So
that's how it normally works, yeah.
He was entertaining himself, right? I mean,
yeah, it was great.
He's having a great conversation with TiVo.
The gist of it was the White Council was the dopest in the Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies, where you see Galadriel just go full on battling Sauron, just being a badass, and the extended editions show even more and more in-depth detail. If you watch the Rings of Power, it kind of it bridges the gap between the Rings of Power and Lord of the Rings. I
just finished it actually.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah. It started off slow, but you know what? We got the formation of Mordor, and I can't wait, man. It's a good time to be a fantasy geek, man. Game of Thrones, I'm excited for Dungeons and Dragons movies with Chris Pine. You know what? Why not? Anything's gotta be better than that one with the Wayans brothers. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Anything's better than anything with the Wayans brothers.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you remember that film?
Yes,
that
was horrible.
Yeah.
Along with G.I. Joe.
Yeah, if you want the good Dungeons and Dragons, the 80s Saturday morning cartoon, that was a great Dungeons and Dragons show, in my opinion. So,
TiVo, really quickly though, everybody in the chat that's thinking they're heading to Nearing Nirvana, we're actually canceling tonight and we're postponing it until tomorrow night. So Nearing Nirvana won't be until 9:30 tomorrow night. The girls had some work stuff that they had to handle, but we're doing Riri. It'll be a really good show tomorrow night.
There you go. Peep out the Nearing Nirvana tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Pacific?
Yep.
6:30 p.m. Pacific. Go support the ladies of the Long Box, and we will see you kiddos on Thursday for the Shaker Show. Until next time, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
Oh my God.
Come on and get some, boy. That is why they In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's three greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is In this, you shall know that the Lord is
Go on and get some, boy.
Here's the deal.
there is.
In this you shall know that the Lord is